with Black Fast. I'm with Aaron on vocals. I got Ross
Yo.
the Boss on drums.
What's
I got
up?
Trevor on lead guitar. These guys are from St. Louis, Missouri. They are a groove, thrash, rock and riffs metal band. What is the St. Louis, Missouri metal scene like? Because I
It's
got to say,
growing.
I was going to say that's not something I'm really that familiar with, and I need to be turned on to it. As does the liquid metal audience. You got any friends out there also in bands?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a swirling toxic pit of nuclear waste and an underground
Lot of
garbage
garbage.
fire, and there's just awful particles raining down on the area. So there's a killer some doom bands and sludge bands.
Anybody you want to plug
thrash.
while you're out
Yes,
here?
there's probably 4 or 5. Fuck, there's like a nasty hardcore band called Everything Went Black. There's a doom band called Fister. There's like a black,
Fister, I
sludgy,
like that.
hateful band called The Lion's Daughter. There's a botch, like Dillinger type math band called The Gorge. Violent punk band with catchy as hell songs called Hell Night. There's a fucking, that's off the top of my head, and every one of those bands absolutely murder it
Kick ass.
and are
You-
putting out records.
Good.
So
I'm gonna
doing things.
Be out on the lookout for those. I had Black Fast do a guest DJ takeover, which will be airing shortly. Not today, but it will come on soon. That I can promise you. And some of those bands are actually featured in that guest DJ takeover, so that's pretty awesome. What are some bands that influence Black Fast to be like Black Fast? I mean, Ross, I'm watching you play drums, and you're like a machine gun behind that kit. Like, what are some of you guys' favorite bands that made you the way that you are?
Oh, wow.
If you could pick
I mean-
like the top 3 off the top of your head.
Oh, for me, it's straight up Metallica and Slayer and Megadeth and Pantera and Sepultura, like
Absolutely.
that was it. So when I was a teenager, like playing guitar, that was like there wasn't really anything else other than that shit. And then sort of death metal got into that like when I was maybe 15 or 16, and then black metal and all that other stuff that follows.
And you guys are into a lot of the old school, the classic rock, the Judas Priest and
Absolutely.
the Motorheads. You guys know your roots, and that's pretty awesome.
Yes, sir.
You have 2 albums out now on E1 Records. The first one is Starving Out the Light. The second one, the current one, Terms of Surrender. You guys work with Eric Rutan on that.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
What was that like? 'Cause that dude is a legend. Eric Rutan
is.
of Hate Eternal, for those who don't know, he has worked with everyone from Cannibal Corpse all the way to Madball, and he is just a monster. And I always get made fun of because everyone always tells me that I look like Eric Rutan, and I don't see the similarities at all. But what's it like working with him on an album?
I mean, he is a guy who, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's a fucking living legend. He has like a great, pedigree of death metal, like, maybe more than any other like living person. Like the dude just shits metal and is a fucking pro and is iron-willed and a great, genuine human being and just, I mean, you can let his body of work speak for itself.
Goddamn
but,
right.
Yeah, he is the fucking man.
What was it like for you guys, for Ross and Trevor? How was it working with Eric?
It was awesome. He, it was great. Just his work ethic in general, and his just uncompromising will to,
Perfection and
get what
performance.
we're striving for, and absolutely, and capturing a great performance, and not only trying to do his job the best he can do, but also get us to do ours at the best of our capabilities and better ourselves. And it was an amazing experience.
That's what you want. I'm looking forward to the next Black Fast record. I mean, it's only been a couple of months since this new one is out, and I am looking forward to
We
the
got
future.
rips coming. We got them coming.
Yeah, so you're building them up, getting your
yeah.
itinerary.
Yeah.
Right? Awesome. Well, check out these guys on tour right now with Rivers and Nile, playing tonight. St. Vitus Bar, Brooklyn, New York. The new album, Terms of Surrender, is out now. I want to play one of my favorite tracks, the opening track off that album. This is The Keep.